Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're down big. You've got the ball on your own 40, and it's 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So far for this offense, Charles, it's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 9. Hurts. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Deshaun Jackson, 59 yards. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey folks, I'm your host, the Coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenges at any time from the pause menu. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're down 21 points. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On the option to give to Swift here. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Well, a tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. On the return, Jackson. Sheds off the tackle. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the Coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're all tied up 13 apiece. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Hey, Silver.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Throw left side, complete to Show. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. They shakes him off. It fights him off, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Jonathan Hankins in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. McPherson's kick is good. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Okay, Coach. Challenge for the good stuff in the 4th quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. Tie score, you have the ball on your opponent's 35-yard line, and it's 4th and 1. And this is caught. Touchdown. Andre Reed, 35 yards. And the Dolphins have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, folks, it's the Coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're down by 6. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. First and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Right now, clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 4th. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Right to the air. Here is Goff. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9. To throw is gone. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. So 8 yards on the completion there, and now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Williams. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Michael Strahan. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop with the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle, because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but now we're getting this inside the 25. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Goff on first down. They'll get that complete to Albert O. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. Goff. A quick throw there is incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Goff throwing again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow...
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Kyron Williams, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll set up to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
63.
In motion right, that's Dell.
73.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Throws right side, and that's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. Hurts will throw. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead is up to 8. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Here's Goff. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Great.
Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Goff now to throw. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Myles Garrett, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
19-yard line.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Buying time to his left. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
In motion right, that's Dell. Throwing his Hurts.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
They'll throw now on the final play.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And they got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now a first down throw. Goff. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Jamel Dean. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. In search of redemption from the pick six. Goff. It's caught. Beckham.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Here's Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight line.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
So an... With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready?
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking. So you don't trip.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Third down, here's Patterson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They will indeed go for it. Vick. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying the left side with Walker. Taken down at the 30.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hurts.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Andre Reed from 17 yards out.
And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
They're going to try and run. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there and decided to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. It certainly felt like, hey, I bet we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Patterson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. 6-0 our score after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Vic now from the 50. Throw left side, complete to Sharp. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Cowboys! Back 60.
Throwing, Vic.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Here's Michael Vick. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And Vick's throw there incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw, Vick.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown! Josh Downs, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Raiders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Now for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
This is Fant on the short completion, and he goes out right around the 39. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here's Hurts to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
But just a With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Now here's Vick. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get... You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. On the call today, two of the best in the business, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys at halftime.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got possession in your own territory. It's 2nd and 6. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And Walker once more. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll run for it. It's Walker. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenneth Walker, 68 yards. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the...
Welcome in, everybody. It's the Coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both the... That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. 75 yards. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the Coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. In motion right comes Jackson. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back to Walker on first down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now 2nd and 5. Again, it's Walker. And running with power here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now,
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the Coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any... from the pause menu. With you for today's game is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys again at halftime.
we pick up this challenge in quarter number 1 with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You got the ball on your side of the field, and it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. Fighting through, and he's got space. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here first. This is caught inside the 15. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With kickoff just moments away, let's send it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. Your opponent has the ball on their 20-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there.
Priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Not quite enough that time. Here come the Tigers as they get set to go on 1st down. Allen going to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Flush to his right. And nothing but daylight ahead. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen able to hit his target, Lamb.
Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Got his man, it's Warren. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Here come the Tigers as they get set to go on 1st down. Now Allen. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. Now inside the 25. CeeDee Lamb.
All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Not quite enough that.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now Allen. Shreds him with a stiff arm. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay.
Here come the Tigers as they get set to go on 1st down. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st. Here's Allen to throw it.
He'll let this go for Adams.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Allen's throw is complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated again.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there.
Aaron Donald's secret, if there is one, to his play, his ability to contort his body in such a way that you can't get a good, clean block on it. He slides through holes and slides past blockers and makes plays just as we saw there.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Allen. Throw left Far side complete. That's one. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's not waste any time. Calling the action today, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon?
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and 10.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Allen. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Allen. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys. Here he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. All right. Here come the Tigers as they get set to go on first down. To throw, it's Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Allen now looks to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Great.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take the
game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run first down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the... With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Devontae Smith now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's Michael Vick. He's got the Hall of Famer, Harold Carmichael. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. It's a play fake. Now Vick on the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. He's got it. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Vick going to run the sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Michael Vick scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Got his man, Dell.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
It'll go as a gain of 4, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing, but in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
That's to his running back, complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 32-yard
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
He'll buy some time right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hurts.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson.
It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash.
A 49-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now Vic loses the football. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And maybe some indecision there on what looked to be an RPO. He wound up keeping it, but that defense right on him to strip it away.
And typically when we see that type of indecision on an RPO, that means it's well defended. He had nowhere to go with it, and that allowed the defense to get to him and knock it free and make it a turnover.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Lions 10, Eagles 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. In motion, Hollins. Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the right side, this is Walker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vic incomplete. It was knocked away.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 3rd and 1, here's Vic. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Play action now. Vic escaping the pressure right. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. The throw on 2nd down from Vic, incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Vic to the air again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert, 33 yards. And the Eagles are able to move back in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
Eagles 14, Lions 10. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Connects with Kittle underneath. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete to Sharp. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw again. Open man is Andre Reed, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Straight ahead, Walker. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They're going to look to throw. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. And that is incomplete. That was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
What's that expression, life comes at you fast? In this case, the defenders came even faster. Incomplete.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Takedown. 30 yards. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. They'll start with the option. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Vic on 2nd down. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A first down throw coming for Vick. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. The gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Complete to Irv Smith. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at their 48-yard line.
Second down. Here's Hurts. Throw out wide to Walker.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 45.
Throwing is Hurts.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. In motion left, that's Reed. Up the middle, here's Walker. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Andre Reed from 13 yards out. And the Lions have evened the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it?
We're watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. Running right, here's Walker. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Vic now from the 50. And his throw is incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well, and maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Here's Walker. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ken Walker, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth-quarter lead grows by a couple more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Hurts throw pulled in by Kittle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Up the middle and hit behind the line. He lost the football.
It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
you